Hi everyone, it's Angela from Happy Dotting Company. It's been such a long time since I've been able to show you something new and exciting, and certainly this one is absolutely a huge one for me to finally be launching. So as you can see, it's a dotting tool set. I have been working on this literally for years to absolutely bring you the very best set that really encompasses all the features that I wanted to put into a dotting tool set. So this is how it comes packaged, and as you can see, it's very nicely packaged in terms of would make an ideal gift. I do hope that this will be hanging in a craft shop near you one day, but I can't say for sure at this stage. But certainly it's available online through many outlets, and I will be putting all those links in the description below with a coupon code. So make sure you check that out. So obviously this is what the front looks like, and this is what the back looks like. And in fact, this QR code here links to a free pattern that's really aimed at beginners to get you started on your dotting journey with all the tips and tricks. So anyway, that's the sort of the package, but I want to really talk to you about the features that I wanted to include in this set. So essentially the set has 16 pieces which are double-ended. Now the numbers that you can see on there corresponds with the size N that it is. And what I mean by that is that, say this is 12.5, that size there is 12.5 millimeters. So that's how the sizing goes. Now that's just for the standard 14 sizes, and they range in size from 0.5 millimeter right the way through to 15.5 millimeters. So the other features about these is that they have 3 sides, and why that's so great is they just sit beautifully in your hand. So it's an ergonomic fit and it's really comfortable to use. It just feels absolutely natural. So the size increments are really small, and that is to give us the most ideal sort of graduated sizing, and I'll be showing you that later. So as you can see, the numbers are coloured black, and that's a huge feature for this tool set. So what I mean by that is that even from a distance you can see the numbers really well, and that will help with grabbing the exact one what you want without fussing around in your tool set too much to find the one that you want. So my eyesight, to be honest with you, is not great, but I can still see them from the other side of my table. Sorry, I forgot to mention that the 3 sides of the tools also aids in your tools not rolling about. As you can see with that one, it just doesn't want to roll too far, so that really helps with that. Now, just to show you this really exciting other feature, it includes a stylus. So the stylus has got 2 ends of different sizes. S2 stands for stylus 2 millimeters. So as you can see, that's the smaller end. S4 stands for stylus 4 millimeter. So that stands for that end. So I'll show you what that does. But to my knowledge, this is the only set that actually includes a stylus, so I'm super excited about that. But ta-da! This is the other tool that the set includes. E. Okay, I can hear you thinking, well, what does E stand for? E stands for ellipse. This is the ellipse tool that also comes included with the set. Ellipse 4 stands for ellipse 4 millimeters. Ellipse 7 stands for 7 millimeters across. So there you have it, guys. This is the wonderful new tool set, 16 pieces that includes both a stylus and an ellipse tool. So as I said, it has taken me so long to get this tool set absolutely perfect. And I absolutely love it, and I'm very proud of it, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoy using it. And it will be on the market, like I said, in the description box. You will find the links to where it's available, including a coupon code. So enjoy the discounts. Now I'm going to pause for a moment, and then I'm actually going to show you the size dots that the tool set makes, as well as the stylus and the marks or the ellipse shapes that the Ellipse tool makes. So won't be a tick. Hi again all. So I just wanted to show you, I've made some basically a range of dots here, just demonstrating all the different sizes that the tool set has, ranging in the 14 tools that are 0.5 of a millimetre all the way around to 15.5 millimetres. So I did want to show you the stylus again and show you the dots that that makes for walking the dots. So like I said before, this end S2 stands for stylus 2 millimetre, and this one's stylus 4 millimetre. So I'll show you that now. So that's the 2 millimetre end, and the other end, oh, I'll just put my hand in some paint there. As you can see there, it's actually quite a big difference in size. Now if you wanted even smaller dots, what you could do is actually use the 0.5 millimetre end, so that's the very smallest tip, and even walk the dots with that for very fine dots, and I'll show you what I mean. So that's absolutely tiny, but it does work really well. And I also wanted to show you the Ellipse tool in more detail and show you what that does. So I've got a few props here to sort of help explain what I mean. The first one I was going to show you is this tea light candle casting that I've dotted. Now you may know that Happy Dotting Company does a huge range of silicone molds that produce all these wonderful shapes that we then put dot art on. So this is our mold 2 and it's purple. You put the casting in there and that actually produces this shape. This is a dome stencil that you use to put markings on it. There's also, this is our tea light mold, and that creates this shape here. So that's all available in our range from Happy Dotting Company. So I just wanted to show you that the size of the very small increments in the sizing is ideal for this type of work here, because obviously you can get just the right size tool that you need to create the size dot that you want, and it makes doing those sort of gradual sizings really easy. So back to the Ellipse tool, I've got a few items here that we've created. So like I said, this is a stone 2 casting. Now it basically, the larger shape, that's the ellipse size 7, that's what the shape that it can create there. And as you can see, it just creates this beautiful extra element that you can add it to your work just for extra interest. And here's another one. So this one was actually done by my good friend Zara from Z.Designs. Zara does an enormous range of patterns that are available on her site, and there's actually on my website there's a link to her. So as you can see, these shapes here are all done with the Ellipse tool. Absolutely beautiful. And I've done a big mandala myself. I'll show you this not long ago. Oops, sorry. Just bumped the camera. And if you can see this work here, that's all done with the Ellipse tool. So it just creates, you know, an extra element that makes your work really interesting. Okay, so I'll show you now how that goes. So I'll use the smaller end for Ellipse 4. It's sort of a bit like a ellipse shape, oval shape, or you could even call it a tear shape, but that's the small end and this is the larger end. So as you can see, really easy to use, and just makes that extra element and included in the tool set. So you'll have all the tools that you should need. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing this today, and like I said, I've been working on this set for a long time. I'm absolutely delighted with how it's turned out, and I can finally share it with you. So please look in the description below for the coupon codes that are attached to the links where they're available. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please subscribe if you're looking for more hints and tips all to do with dot art and casting. Thanks, bye.